Hi, Luis Carlos Perez with Center Real Estate. Today I want to talk to you guys about appraisal gaps. What is an appraisal gaps? I want to go into a little bit in depth into this. I'm a big advocate of knowledge, information. I like to give you guys tools to be able to make decisions out there when you're home selling or home buying. And this is one of the biggest things, appraisal gaps. What is an appraisal gap? Number one, an appraisal gap is the difference between what the appraiser thinks the house is worth, or their professional opinion, educated opinion of the value of this home, to what somebody is willing to pay for, or what the offer was written for. So, example, you have a house for $300,000, and the appraisal comes at you have a house listed at $300,000, and you get an offer at $350,000. So then the appraiser comes in and it's at $330,000. So there's a gap of $20,000 from the appraised value to the actual offer price. So then what happens now? So as a home seller, what's going to happen is you have to agree on this. You have to kind of figure out what's going to happen from the beginning of this. Either you're going to be willing to come down to the price because it's still over your list price, or is that buyer able to come up with the difference up until what amount? So they need to cover that appraisal gap. As a home buyer, it's important for you to be ready for that with an offer. If you don't have that money in the bank to cover the difference, you have to have money to cover your closing costs, your down payment, and this appraisal gap if you're willing to offer over asking on any property. So that is going to make you a strong buyer. You need to have that reserve. You need to go over numbers with your realtor. Also, it's very important as a home buyer to get a CMA done, get a market analysis of how much the house is worth. A good agent should be very close to the market of what an appraiser comes in at. They should know. So an appraiser, a realtor should tell you, hey, this house is worth this much on its best day. So if you offer above that, are you willing to pay the difference? Do you have the money to pay the difference, right? And we are in a market that is increasing in home values. So home values are going up. What we saw 2-3 months ago, that number is already an old number and it's increasing. So sometimes even if my CMA shows a number and we ask over, we've been surprised where it comes back and it appraises. So, but it's still very important to be educated, to know what's going on in the market, and just have the tools to make an educated decision when submitting an offer. And also it's important to have that same education when you're receiving offers. Okay, this offer looks great. They're offering $50,000 over asking, but what happens if the house doesn't appraise? Are they going to come in with a difference? Are they not? Are they going to back out and make me waste 30 days off market, and I don't have my household, I'm ready to move? So those are all things that you need to be very informed in. You need to be educated. Make sure you have a realtor that explains all this to you, that has numbers out there, so that you make an educated decision. So that's the takeaway I have for you today: is get informed, understand what's going on. I always tell people this: the market, the price of a home, or the offer that comes in, is just one part of the negotiation in the contract. There's a ton of other things that are out there that an educated realtor should go over with you and explain to you in detail, so that you are well informed and get that information. So if you have any more questions on appraisal gaps, you're ready to make an offer, get that house listed, let me know. And I hope you like this video. Follow me for more videos like this, and I'll see you in the next one.